All right, it's time for the VooDoo Chef podcast, where we will discuss all things voodoo from the VooDoo Studios located right here in beautiful Tampa, Florida. So to all my booties out there, if you're looking for nothing but a good time, this is the place to be. Call your friends, knock on the neighbor's door, and let them know it's time to party like a rock star for the next hour. Join me and my guests and learn to VooDoo like we do as we discuss our faves and the voodoo that we use. I'll put our guests on the spot as we ask for their top 3, and make sure and listen as we discuss some of our favorite war stories from the kitchens we've worked in. Sit back, grab a tall glass of your favorite libation, and enjoy this episode of the VooDoo Chef podcast. What's going on, Voodies? Man, there's Big Eddie C. He is back. Man, welcome to the VooDoo Chef podcast. Big Eddie C, we missed you, my friend. Uh-oh, we got the funky voice. Uh-oh, we might have to... Uh-oh, Eddie C, we might have to log you out and log you back in, man. We got the funny voice. Oh, let's see. Did that fix it? I don't fucking know. Let's edit Big Eddie C's mic connections here. There we go. What's up, my friend?
All right, what is it? What's it like now? Do I still sound like some fucking mutant or what?
No more chipmunk, man. Look, I got to get rid of the signs that I'm an old man. Don't tell nobody. I don't wear glasses.
Oh. I've been that way for 35 years, man. Quit fucking bitching and shit. You know.
Hey, we are on episode 2 of the brand new year, and we missed you last week. We're glad you're having a full recovery from that surgery.
Thank you.
You know, a lot of things going on.
No, that's my computer because I just hooked all this shit back up in my office yesterday. Because we had somebody come in here and do baseboards, so everything had to be moved and fucked around, and here I am.
Man, we got a lot of people already checking in, Big Eddie. See, we've got Jennifer checking in. She said she's already got a Moscato in hand. Dahlia's checking in. Nice. I hope you're not checking in from work, Dahlia. Don't get us in trouble. And we'll talk about Dahlia more in a minute. Billy Floyd, the Kitchen Killers. Check in. I had such a blast. We're going to be talking about the Killers too. Spider was actually at the Killer's house with me as we took over their kitchen. Wow. And just had such a great time. If you're out there checking in, let us know where you're checking in from. More importantly, what you're drinking.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And we all know what I'm drinking. Big Eddie C's still on water. He's working that cleanse.
Oh, no.
Don't mind. Don't nobody.
No, I'm not cleansing anything. I've had a few beers since because I'm off the necessary hard meds. I'm just, I don't know, man. Some nights you feel like a beer, and tonight just water.
Well, I feel like a little glass of brown tonight. Here's to all the booties checking in, man. Much love to you guys. We got a great guest tonight, so make sure you stick around. Logan Real, a local hip hop artist. Man, I was hanging out with him. Just such a great cat. I cannot wait to get him in. And what most people don't know about him, he is a badass cook as well. He makes a mean red velvet chicken waffles. Oh, dude. Exactly, man. I'm mad jelly. And, of course, he says, oh, yeah, I got you whenever you want. Motherfucker, don't bring me a goddamn thing, though, man. You know, he thinks I'm going to drive. Dude, I can't drive, you know?
Not 55, not anything on that shit.
No way. Hey, before Dahlia gets thrown off for work, let's talk a little bit about this past couple weeks. I'm going to see if I can do a couple screen shares. We had such a cool day with some of our old friends, Big Eddie C. You actually popped in to see me.
I did.
And, we had some of our friends over. And our friends from Weapons of Anew actually popped in over at the school to talk to some of the kiddos.
And I say kiddos, man, we're talking full-blown adults here. Let's be real. So, Freddie and Richie both popped in, and while they were there, Dahlia went ahead and cooked some lunch for them. There's Dahlia with Freddie and Richie over at the college. She made them a kind of like a parm burger. She has a piece of Italian crostini down. She made a blend of 33% ground beef, 33% ground sausage, and 33% applewood smoked bacon, and mix the whole blend together. Made a double smash patty with Mott's cheese, and then she had a like a little marinara she made and put down there, and then of course topped it with like this is an official culinary term. Make sure and write this down. She topped it with a fuck ton of Parmesan cheese. And the guys loved it. I felt bad we had to pull them away so they could get in and talk, but that was just such a great day to have Dahlia come out and share with the boys like that.
That was awesome.
Now, if I had all knew how to turn this off, there we go.
Oh, look at that.
And then it got even better, man. The guys actually played an acoustic song for the student. Now, I got to tell you, we have guest chefs out all the time, and I'm fighting a fucking hangnail here, Eddie. See, it's bothering me. I might have to go get a manicure and get all did.
Look, I get a pedicure sometimes. I don't give a shit. I mean,
yeah, they have to break out the carpentry tools for my feet, but
that's exactly why I do it, because obviously I just had back surgery. That cut my fucking toenails, that ain't gonna be happening for a while. So it's a lesser of two evils, and it's been a long time since I gave a shit what anybody thought of me. But I gotta tell you, every time I've gone with my wife, it's not every time, there's other guys in there. One of our friends.
There's really not, but we'll let you.
I promise you, there really is. A friend of my wife's, her husband used to be a principal, and he used to get manicures and pedicures all the time. He just got the pedicure because he was there, but the manicure, he said, I got to meet people all the time. I don't have time for that shit. I just go for my wife, let her take care of it. And he was one of the most masculine motherfuckers I knew. So if he said it was okay, it gets the thumbs up.
If you say so, Big Eddie. See, I'll take your word on that. I'm going to see if we can get this to play here, because this was super cool. And you guys know I'm not shy. I'm going to try to jump in every chance I get. I asked Richie, first of all, I asked Fred if he'd let me play his guitar, and he let me pick up his guitar. And then I said, hey, Richie, man, sit down. Let's see if we can do a little something. And I don't know if we can hear this. Can we hear this? You hear that, Big Eddie C? So we'll probably get hit for copyrights, but this is me and Richie doing a little jam on All Right Now by Freak. We're going to restart here in a minute because Freddie decided to start busting our balls. So here we go.
There she stood in the street, smiling from her head to me. I said, hey, what is this now, baby? Maybe she's in need of a kiss. I said, hey, what's your name now, baby? Baby, we can see things the same. Now don't you wait or hesitate now. Let's move before there's a party right now. All right now, baby, it's all right now. All right now, baby, it's all right now.
I got to tell you, I just enjoy stuff like that so much. And for, I'm playing Freddie Ordine's guitar, man. How cool is that?
That is
and then to top it off, Richie takes the time to sit down and just sing with me. We also did Firehouse by Kiss. We did what's that Bruce Springsteen song? I Got a Friend, great baseball star.
Glory days.
We did Glory Days. Dude, just such a fun time, man. And I got to give a big shout out to those guys taking time out of their busy day. They're mixing their new album. I got to hear a couple cuts. They came out, they gave the kids merch. They talked to them about alternate pathways and, not being in a traditional career path, which a lot of times now, college. And, I remember when all I wanted to do was play rock and roll and everybody was like, get a real job. The old George Thorogood, get a haircut, get a real job, right?
Yeah.
So these guys came out and talked about following passions, and that translated so well to the students of the culinary program. I think we had more questions of following your dreams and following your passions to the rock stars than we did when we had guest chefs out, and it was really, really cool.
That is awesome.
And speaking of rock stars, normally we're talking about all kinds of upcoming shit we got going on. Tonight I'm talking about stuff that we did over the past week, but we had so many cool things happen that if we didn't share them, it would be sad. Last Friday night we drove over, and I say we, Spider went with me, and Spider actually helped me throw down a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. We went over to Orlando and we took over the Kitchen Killer's house. Well, we took over their kitchen. And of course, Kitchen Killers, they do their 905 live stream. And if you have not seen Friday night 905 live with the Kitchen Killers, you are missing out. I'm gonna put their information right. Billy, you're fucking watching this thing. Why aren't you typing it in here? Exactly right. Yeah. So here's their Facebook page. Make sure you check them out. Give them a like, give them a follow. But we took over their kitchen during their 905 live, and we got a couple shots that we took while we were over there. We had a super cool menu. We started with the hell did we start with, Ed? We started with the
it was like shrimp and grits or something, if I remember right. I don't remember.
Dude, I'm drinking Jack Daniels, so it's hard for me to say tequila old fashioned. And that's what we started with, the tequila old fashioned. Here's a little footage from behind the scenes. I'm videoing them videoing their podcast. I'm so cool and hip, right? But you can see here right in front of them is the VooDoo shrimp that was the second thing we made. And then beyond that, we did a huevos rancheros. Here's Spider cooking the bacon for the huevos rancheros. We did it with a sweet potato hash. Here's Spider pimping out that sweet potato hash, and he's got the chorizo in the background. And check out that chef coat Spider's got. He's rocking it.
Yeah.
And then, of course, after the fest, there's a picture of the ceiling, which was amazing.
Lovely.
Yeah, exactly. This gentleman is a fan of the Kitchen Killers. He drove in from, I think, Daytona. And let's check out what he had to say.
I've never had huevos rancheros. Wait, I said that wrong. Let's.
He's so concerned about it. Let's see how he did in take two, right?
No, overthink that.
I've never had huevos rancheros. These are fucking awesome.
Just such a great guy. There's me and Spider with the Commodore. There should be a picture of us with Billy somewhere. Commodore was a little intoxicated, I think, from those tequila old fashions.
Surprise, surprise.
And there's our man Billy Floyd, who's checking in, saying, "Dude, so good." And Billy, I am a huge fan. You know that, guys. I truly am a fan of music, but I'm a fan of the Kitchen Killers. They are absolutely amazing. Make sure you check them out. Every Friday night at 905 Live, taking over kitchens and doing it. They will be at VooDoo. Can't say it. Jen, you say it. They will be at VooDoo Valentine on 211. And here's a little something way cool. They're going to be playing on the VooDoo Chef Foundation float at Children's Gasparilla Parade. So if you're out there at Children's Gasparilla Parade, VooDoo Chef Foundation does have a float. Make sure and check that out. It's not too late to get an invite. If you want to be invited to be on the float, just send us a direct message to any one of our social media pages, and hopefully Christine sees it and she'll get back with you. We do have a limited amount of space, but it's going to be awesome. I really can't wait. It's been too long that we've done something like that. Big Eddie C, man. I wish that back was healthy. You could have been over in Orlando with us, brother.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have been up for that long of a car ride. I mean, it ain't that far, but
oh, dude, it was fucking far. 2.5 hours to get there, man.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, it takes me that long to get to Fort Pierce, and that's on the Atlantic coast. Holy shit.
Yeah, but you're not driving past Mickey's house and shit.
Oh, that's true. That kind of fucks everything up. That's like a whole hour in itself.
Oh, dude, it's absolutely horrendous.
Jesus.
We got one more photo to share, and that's actually from today. Something super cool. Most people will be like, "Yeah, BFD," but in our line of work, I think it is super cool. We don't get visitors like this too often that come through the schools, but today we had Chancellor of Education Henry Mack come down through the school, and it was just a super cool. Oh shit! I always hit the wrong buttons. Just super cool when we get some of these guys to come down through the school, and here we are. He's hanging out in the kitchens at the school with us. The kids, I say kids all the time, man. I mean, we're dealing with 18 to 40-year-olds. They cooked him a little bit of lunch. Here they are sitting around the table eating, and here's our student introducing the food they ate. And here's what they served. They served a Tampa Benedict, something that we do at the school. It's on toasted Cuban bread, a little bit of sweet ham, a little bit of mojo pork, a poached egg, and then we topped it with a Swiss cheese Mornay sauce. A little bit of orange glazed kielbasa, some potatoes O'Brien, and then a little bit of citrus greens on the side. So, I got to tell you guys, just amazing job today cooking for the Chancellor. And, it's just super cool when we get to do stuff like that. And I'm getting blown up with emails from Logan Real. He's so excited to be here tonight. I can't wait to get him in the room. I can't wait. All right. Enough about all of that nonsense. Let's talk some real stuff. Let's talk what's going on. As always, grab all your VooDoo products at VooDooChef.com. We'll get this podcast started. We got a lot going on. We got Logan Real coming in. We got Big Eddie C's weekly pop-ups. But we can't forget all the other stuff we have coming. 122, we are walking on the Gasparilla Parade as the VooDoo Chef Foundation. We're bringing high school culinary students. We're bringing some middle school students, some elementary students. As always, celebrating a military family. Having a couple college culinary students walk on that route with us. And then, as always, couple VooDoo's going to be hanging out. We got some special stuff we're going to be passing out that day, and it's just going to be a rock star of a day. Kitchen Killers are going to be playing live before the parade and on our float as we go down the parade route. Who knows? They might even let me jump in for a song.
All right.
We'll have to check that out. I wonder what song it would be, Big Eddie C.
I don't know. Hopefully not Baby Shark.
No Baby Shark. I'm thinking a little bit of Miley Cyrus,
Party in the Baby Shark.
Definitely not Wrecking Ball. I think I might break the chain, but so right after the Gasparilla Parade on 2/12, we're taking over Dark Door Distilleries, and we will have VooDoo Valentine. So many VooDoo words. VooDoo Valentine Part 2. You can check out the menu online, VooDooChef.com. Click on the VooDoo Valentine link. It'll take you over. 4 courses of creation that I put together just for this event. And of course, the comedy of one of my fave peeps in the whole wide world, Johnny B. Johnny B will be doing live stand-up. And as soon as Johnny is done, the Kitchen Killers will take over and do just an amazing set. Who knows? Maybe they'll even play Serendipity for me. That's one of my favorite songs of theirs. It's really not called that. Billy, you'll have to type in the real name and go on iTunes and check it out.
Do you realize the whole like gamut? Like we've got children's Gasparilla, totally family friendly, and then we got VooDoo Valentine with Johnny B. It's like,
hey, that's how we roll, isn't it, my friend?
Obviously,
that is how we roll. And of course, follow all our social media pages so we can get you all contacted with us. Follow them all. We'll leave that scroll up for a minute. And of course, every Wednesday, the Halfway Hangout is back. So we will be cooking live every Wednesday at 6 o'clock. You can tune in, check out what we're cooking. I'm not going to invite you to the dinner table because at the end of the day, that's what we do. I take food inside. Me and the girls sit down and we enjoy just a nice dinner. So you'll get to hang out with me while I'm cooking dinner. Check out what we're doing. And it's a great night. All right. So let's get back to this nonsense here. Big Eddie C. Hollywood tried to throw some specials up for me. Hollywood did a great job filling in. It was awesome for Voodies to get to put a face with the name. We say all the time, you do you, let me do me. Stole that from my boy Hood. But Big Eddie C, man, I was standing around that water cooler and, I don't know. I really didn't have much to say. So, when I show up to work tomorrow, you got to make me look good. I don't watch the news. I don't watch real TV. I try to stay out of that nonsense. Aside from telling you who won the national championship game, I'm pretty lost. What do you got for us this week in Big Eddie C's weekly pop-up?
Not a whole ton, man. I'm starting to get my feet. I mean, if you thought you were out of it, you should have seen me in the month of December. Shit. Bucks, man, what can we say? They somehow managed to win out last few weeks, got up to the number 2 seed, which if they can win on Sunday will guarantee them a second home game. That's a big thing. I didn't even watch the national championship last night. I honestly had totally forgotten that it was on, but I'm excited to see if they can make another run. They've had their challenges this year, but that's the type of thing that good teams use it as a rally point when they seem to perceive that other people are throwing dirt on their grave. It's like, body ain't dead, motherfuckers.
Well, homie, let's be real. I mean, we got ex-Bucks throwing dirt on our body, man. Hopefully that's pissing Brady off, getting him ramped up just to pass out some more free fuck yous.
I think he's learned after all this time not to immerse himself in that shit. Now, I'm not saying the other guys don't, and I'm sure the coach finds a way to use it as motivation, but, I don't think he needs a whole lot else external. I think his internal fire that's a boiler room in there, man. There's just, by now, if it were me, I would have long since said, what else is there to do? You've pretty much cemented your status as a Hall of Famer. You've won 7 Super Bowls. What the fuck else is there, man? Where's that plane going? Where's another runway for that?
We need an 8th ring. That's what we need, man.
Yeah. So, but there usually, I like I say, I keep it to music, movies, food, and sports.
I got movie news.
What is it?
Guess where I'm going on Thursday night, Big Eddie C?
Are you going to go see Scream?
I got tickets to the opening of Scream. Scream is my favorite movie ever. And Angelina bought me tickets to the opening. Her and I got a date Thursday night.
I haven't been. I don't know when the last time we went to a movie was, but there is one coming into theaters that I think I'm going to have to go see. And by I'm going to have to go see, I literally mean I'm going to have to see because my wife wants nothing to do with it. And it's going to be the next and final Jackass. because I laughed to the point of pissing. I've seen them all in theaters that have come out. I think there was one that was just on Amazon, but I love watching people act like absolute stupid assholes.
Well, we teach school. We see that all the time.
Oh yeah. I mean, they don't do it intentionally. They just don't know better. These guys know better and still do stupid stuff. And I laugh. I watched the trailer the other night and just cracked up, like where they go up to the food truck and as soon as they get a coffee, this inflated thing just comes out and hits them right in the face and shit goes everywhere. And, you know, I feel like I'm one of those characters in Idiocracy, you know, where it's like, coming up tonight on Ow, My Balls, you know, an hour and a half watching nuts, you know, that's going to be me. So,
dude, you might have to hit me up. I might have to go see that with you because the girls won't watch that nonsense.
I'd love to. I would die. That would be fucking great. But, you know, otherwise, I don't know a whole lot. I'm kind of getting back into the swing. I mean, we got the Bucks. Oh, and in a couple months, I believe we're getting the USFL back. We have the Tampa Bay Bandits are coming back.
Didn't they name a coach?
They did. Now I don't remember who the fuck it was. I wanted to say it was Mark Trestman who used to coach the Bears, but I don't remember. But they're going to start back up in April. So, you know, it'll at least tide us over until NFL comes back because I could watch football all year round. Just give me something.
You know, I'll watch it, but I don't know. I barely watch NFL. You know what I mean?
I watch when there's something at stake. Like I can either root for the Bucks or against the teams in their division. So
my favorite game this week was the 49ers against the Rams.
Yes, that made me very, very happy, that one, because the Bucks won. The Niners won. That allowed the Bucks to go up to 2, and that's the only team that's going to be guaranteed a second home game if they win in the first week. So, you know, it's not a week off like Green Bay got, but, you know, dude, Green Bay don't scare nobody. The Bucks dealt with them twice last year, and the way the weather's been, if I remember right, when they played Green Bay last year, it wasn't that cold. You didn't have that, you know, Chris Berman going, no frozen tundra. No, it was like 55 degrees. I mean, it was fucking beautiful.
Hey, I'm not going to lie. I'm pulling for any team to beat Green Bay.
Oh, yeah. I'm hoping they shit themselves when they play week after next. The Bucks get another home game, and we can all watch Aaron Rodgers pout because that motherfucker can whine like a titty baby like no grown man ever. And I thought I was a little bitch. Oh, my goodness.
What do you think the reality of Aaron Rodgers leaving the Packers and ending up in Pittsburgh is?
None. No. It won't happen. Pittsburgh is not the type of team to – they won't trade for him because it'd be like 3 first-rounders. They don't pay players generally.
I thought he was done. I thought he was done with his contract at the end of this year.
He might be. He might be, but I just don't see it. I think he just walks away. He doesn't need the money. If he's looking to win a Super Bowl, that ain't the place. I mean, they got too many other things that they need. So, you know, any money they'd spend on him is money they couldn't spend on other players. I mean, if I was the guy, I'd walk away while you got a little bit of dignity. He kind of made an ass of himself, you know, over the whole COVID thing. It's like, dude, come clean. You know, just say I've got the vaccine. Don't say I've been immunized. You know, come on now, dude. Just fucking the worst lies are the ones you tell yourselves. So
damn straight.
You know, I thought, well, whatever Joe Rogan gave you, it didn't fucking work. You know, because if it did, you wouldn't have got it. You know, I'm running around here. Shit, if there was ever a time for me to get it, it would have been now because I was probably a little bit vulnerable after surgery. But
hey, Big Eddie C.
Bullshit.
I didn't get it once. I got it twice.
You did? I didn't know you got it a second time.
Yep, we got our ass kicked over the winter holiday break. But I got to tell you, we don't know where that first COVID hit I got came from, but it kicked my ass, destroyed me. COVID is real, guys. I was out 3.5 months, forgot 10 days of my life, and I really didn't even know where I was or what was going on. But that did give me the natural antibodies to kick some ass because when that shit came around time too, I was rock star. And of course, all my people say the reason I got COVID in the first place is because the night I got it, I wasn't drinking Jack.
No, you were drinking like I don't remember what they were because it was
So I know where I got it and I know who I got it from, and we'll just leave it at that. And I was drinking Jack that night, and we'll just end it right there.
probably good.
So that theory can go out the window. But back on Jack in 22, homie. That's for you, Carl Miller. Carl Miller checking in. VooDoo, one of our VooDoo ambassadors. Carl, you and I are gonna have to talk. We might be doing a collab. You don't know it yet, but there's a Silver and Smoke VooDoo Chef collaboration coming up because somebody needs me to come up into your neck of the woods and do a catering. And, you know, we got to give a big shout out to some of the new people jumping in the room here. Jen Cat checking in. Allison Bays checking in. I'm assuming these are some killer fans because they're typing in that we love the Kitchen Killers. And we absolutely do. You know, Billy Floyd, he's in the room tonight. Much love to Billy. He's at home cooking and rock star status. We're going to have to wrap up this. We got such a full night, Big Eddie C. We're going to move on unless you got any movie or TV news for us, my man.
I can't think of a whole lot, man. You know, TV wise, there's way too much that I can.
Way too much.
Yeah, there's shit. That's a whole nother. You know, maybe next time we do this in a week or two, then I'll come up with TV stuff. But because there's so much right now that I can't even keep track of it all. You know, and you know, funny stuff, serious stuff, all that shit. I mean, right now it's just a massive buffet, and I can't even. There's no plate big enough.
Well, we'll look forward to learning about that next week. Maybe you'll finish Cobra Kai, and we can have some conversations about that.
No, I've already finished that, dude. I told you what happened with that. We watched half on New Year's Eve and half on New Year's Day.
Well, we'll have to hold that for next time because we got in the green room right now waiting to pop in here. I've known this cat for probably 3-4 years, and I just enjoy his company. I enjoy hanging out with him. He can talk food. He can talk music. I ain't going to say rock and roll. I don't know about that. But Logan Real is as real as it gets, and we're going to bring him in the room right now, guys. Logan, what is going on, brother?
What's going on, Chef?
Hey, you called me Chef tonight. Usually you call me Coach.
I want to call you on the air.
Just because I weigh 300 pounds doesn't mean you have to call me Coach.
Hey, you remind me of my coach, man.
Well, hey, you know, our paths crossed, you know, recently again. And I'm like, why don't you come on the cast? And you're like, man, I'd love to. And then I said, all right, you know me. And I've heard some of your beats and some of your music. You've actually made a beat for me so that I could play my guitar too. And I'm like, all right, man, I gotta be honest with you. I've never really sat down and listened to your music completely. And all I noticed is everything's got a fucking E next to it. And I'm like, am I going to be able to play this on the podcast? And you're like, well, the name of it is called Nasty Music. I'm like, oh, fuck, there we go. I guess not.
Yeah, it's a little vulgar.
It's a little vulgar. But you know, I was actually listening to your music. I joke and I jest, and hip-hop and rap, not my main choice of music. But I was listening to one of your cuts, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. You're the artist, and of course, everybody interprets it how they hear it.
Right.
You know, you're talking about your girl going out and putting all her business out there, and friends who you thought were friends, you know, taking advantage of this shit, and how neither one of them are really down with you if they're going to treat you like that, and get the fuck out. Am I wrong?
Pretty much.
I mean, and you know, I remember when I was coming up, I'm listening to, Kiss and stuff like that. And that was music that people would say, oh, what are you listening to? And they would never really listen to what they were singing about. And I think this is the problem that we face in all generations. We've got this bitch out there singing about WAP, and I'm not even going to go into what that fucking shit is. But I listen to your music, and you got some good message behind it, brother.
I appreciate that.
So tell everybody before we even get going here and start talking about how you came into music, we want to make sure everybody can hit your Instagram and social media. Where can they find you on Instagram?
Yeah, I got to write this down, man. Shit.
My Instagram is going to be Logan Real Productions, and that's going to be spelled LOGANREAL PROD.
So it's Logan Real PROD.
Right, prod, short for production.
And I just put that in our link there, of course. I just typed Instagram Logan Real Prod because I don't know how to do that link shit. But it's right there in our comments. So everybody can get in there and check it out now. Now, Logan, are you from Tampa originally?
Yes, I am.
So you're a product of Hillsborough County Public Schools?
Yes, sir.
Where'd you go to high school?
I went to Blake High School.
Very cool. Very cool.
Graduated 02.
You're a young blood.
Yeah.
Not really, you old fuck. You're about 40, right?
I just turned 38, January 5th.
Man, happy birthday.
Wow.
Happy birthday.
Thank you,
And
thank
we got Liz Ann Barenbrut. We got Liz Ann Ippolito. I'm not even going to say that middle name. Brandon Bird checking in. Liz Ann, how are you tonight? Most importantly,
Stop, Liz.
So Logan, how did you come into music? When did it start for you? I mean, I know for me, I just connected with hair metal, what became hair metal, 76. You got candy bubblegum rock with Kiss and this and that, 76, 78, and then it turns into hair metal of the 80s. When did you connect? How old were you? And what made you want to become an artist?
Well, I got my start in being in the choir in church. I was kind of forced to go just about 7 days a week from grandma and mom.
Ed was forced to go to Catholic school.
So we had the choir director drilling melodies here and there into your head. And then I went to school and studied music, and I played the violin in 6th grade and 5th grade. So from there, I surrounded myself with people who like music. And one of my good friends at the time, I went to a studio session with him, and he was in the booth. And when he came out, he told me to write 16 bars. I had never done it before at the time, but when I did do it, I went into the booth and I handled my business like a natural, and he swore blind that I've been doing it for the longest, but I hadn't. That was my first time. And from there, and that was 2005. So
wow.
I've been going at it since then.
Now, you talked about a buddy of yours putting you in the production booth. Aside from music, you have a production company where you help other people produce as well. True statement?
Correct.
And so you're going to church and singing in church and finding this cat who really turns you on to let you know how creative you could be. This turned into not only you being a musician, but moving into helping other people as well. And we'll get to that in a minute. Let's talk about your music. So he turned you on and you're like, your eyes were open as to what you could do. Where did that take you? When did it evolve and start recording?
Well, so after that studio session, he told me how much it cost per hour. And you know me, I've always been a technology guy. So I went and built the computer. I went and spent my couple of dollars. I built the computer.
Now, wait a second. Does that mean you're a technology guy or you're a cheap ass motherfucker didn't want to pay nobody?
All of that, an entrepreneur.
Yeah, absolutely. How about that?
I love it when people own it. It's great.
Yeah, so I built my computer. I went and found all the programs. I started with Fruity Loop 7, FL Studio, what they used to call it. And, I taught myself how to make beats. And from there, I taught myself how to use the recording programs like Pro Tools and stuff, and from there it's just been going.
That's awesome.
So if we wanted to know, you and I talked about this. I don't know if I can play. I'm sure I could.
I set the radio editor one of the songs that would be semi-appropriate for the radio.
Yeah, and you say semi because I heard that too. And then you started saying some shit in that song. But that's coming from the guy that's in here saying fuck every other word. So let's just see if we can.
Yeah.
This is a little bit of Logan Real. Check this out.
Baby doll, I just can't help that I'm perfect.
You know what would make this even better?
What's that?
Well, I would laugh my ass off if you lip sync while it's playing. I would just fucking laugh my ass off.
All right, I'm entertain y'all.
All right, let this play. Let's taste of Logan Real.
I just can't count a playlist. You are a superstar. She ain't jaded. Truly, you are who you are.
I can take it. She say I'm her favorite. That you be the one to never break my heart. Never got so far. For some it's significant to break this bond. I got the remedy, no stressing. May just be yourself, I got the rest. I remember it was times that I was tripping. Acting like a child, I almost lost my blessing. She tell me all the time that Logan, you my favorite. I swear you nothing like it's baby. When you do your thing and drive me crazy, I let the world know I love my baby. I let the world know I love my baby. In return, I'm a favorite. Doll, I just can't help that I'm her favorite. After all, I just can't help I'm on her playlist. Baby girl, you are a superstar. She ain't jaded. Really, truly, you are who you are. I can take it. She say I'm her favorite. I love it when she drive me crazy. She love me like she want my baby. She want more of me. Say she been craving. She say I keep up with like a vacation. Baby, I swear you far from the basic. And the vibe we have is so amazing. And the last name I wanna change it. No more games I ain't playing. I wanna build with you, be here for you. I won't break your heart if you promise me the same. No matter what happens, keep it real, baby, and never change. Cause you my favorite girl and I won't change. I just can't help that I'm her favorite. After all, I just can't help I'm on her playlist. Baby girl, you are a superstar. She ain't jaded. Really, truly, you are who you are. I can take it. She say I'm her favorite. Yeah, I'm her favorite. On her playlist. Superstar, she ain't dated. Who you are, I just can't help that I'm her favorite. After all, I just can't help I'm on her playlist. Baby girl, you are a superstar. She ain't jaded. Really, truly, you are who you are. I can take it. She say I'm her favorite.
Oh man, dude, I that was really good, man.
Thank you.
I am going to tell you because of the delay when you were singing with it, I had to put you on mute, and when you watch it back, it's going to look like a bad Asian movie.
Oh,
It's great.
Yeah. People are going to be like, "What the fuck movie is this?"
right.
Dude, that was a great song, man, and you did it all, right? The beats, we got Liz Ann clapping right there, man. She doesn't clap for just everybody.
No,
Thank you, Liz
Clap
Ann.
for Logan Real tonight. Dude, that was great. So that was 100% you, correct?
Yes.
Oh, man. I do got to talk about the first time you sent me some of your music. And I appreciate you sharing. But I, you sent me a video you made.
Oh yeah, that was real nice and wholesome.
Yeah, you sent me that video, and I swear to God, like I was watching a Two Live Crew video from the '80s, man.
It was a good old home movie.
I don't know, man. I kind of felt dirty watching it, bro.
Oh man.
I was like, I had to look over my shoulder, like, well, fuck, who's watching this shit? So if somebody wanted to see your videos, could they find them on YouTube or on your Insta page?
Yes, you can find it on YouTube, and actually on my Instagram page, it has a link to my website, my Twitter account, YouTube, all of the accounts that you can find me on. My music is on all platforms: Apple, Amazon, Deezer, Tidal.
Man, I'm old because I only knew one of those. And we got to give a big shout out to Mad Mike of our checking in, man. What's going on, oh baby? How you doing? We're sitting here talking with Logan Real, local hip hop artist right here from Tampa, Florida. But you can find his music nationwide on all streaming services and platforms. Make sure and check him out. But I want to talk real quick. I know we don't have all night with you. You're on a tight schedule. Talk to me about how you help other artists the same way that you were helped when you were coming up.
So what I try to do is I work with a lot of the youths in the city, and I know a lot of them don't have the disposable income that it takes to, run a typical day as being an artist. A lot of people don't know that the artist has to pay for studio time. They have to pay for advertisement. They have to pay for wardrobe. They have to pay for travel. They have to pay for food every day. Just the basics, everything. So what I do, I charge them $50 an hour to record them, and I give them a beat most of the time. When I charge anywhere from $150 up for a beat, and that's just leasing and sometimes exclusive and non-exclusive. So I try and help out any way I can, and even if they can't afford the straight out 50 flat rate, I'll work with them then too.
And if Logan ain't made it,
it ain't real.
It ain't real. And we got that up right there. So if somebody wanted to get a hold of you and look for some help and maybe some production help and things of that nature, how would they get a hold of you, my friend?
You can hit me up on Instagram, Logan Real PROD, or you can call my line 941-565-25.
Throwing his fucking dig right out on the screen.
Or you can email me at loganreal32@gmail.com.
He's throwing his digits out there like he's dating Mariah Carey or something. Man, look at that, dude. I got to tell you, again, I was listening to your music. I listened to it this afternoon while I may or may not have been at the gym.
I see the guns.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I see them.
2 tickets to the gun show.
They fake. They play. But I was listening to music, and again, that song that I was listening to, it had a real strong, powerful message to it, and I really dug it. And we've got VooDoo Bash coming right around the corner, and we're already talking with obviously our boys Weapons, and we're talking with our killers. We had a hip hop artist last year at VooDoo Bash. Why don't we go ahead and extend that offer to you right here now? If you want to be on stage at VooDoo Bash with the VooDoo Chef and help us do what we do to raise money for student scholarship coming up in August, that would be really badass.
All right, Sip.
That would be super cool, man. Yeah. You're talking about what you want to do for kids, and the VooDoo Chef's mission is all about supporting the community through education and food. Why not throw a little hip hop love on top of that at VooDoo Bash? Dude, that's awesome. That's very, very cool. Carl Miller is actually going to be performing that night on stage too. It's going to be awesome. He's going to be playing Brisket, and I'm going to be the one getting to try it on for size.
Okay.
Nice.
Dude, that's real cool, man. So we can go ahead and add Logan Real right to our our lineup right now. That is awesome. And for those of you keeping score at home, that's going to be in August. We are targeting the same weekend, August 12th, same as it was last year. And it looks like we're going to be taking over the Cuban Club in Ybor City, bringing the bash back home, and just going to kick ass and take names. It's going to be a great day. And for all of our burger competitors out there, we've talked to Cole recently. We've talked to VooDoo Ambassador Dave Frosch. They're already working on their burgers for next year. It's fucking insane. Logan, we have a burger cook-off the same day, and we give away the best burger in Tampa Bay, and it's really really badass. So, so it's going to be fun to have you out there with us and doing what we do. It's
Shoot, I might need to cook one on.
Oh, are we going to go there? Are we going to talk about your mad skills? Because
Yeah, we're going to talk about those skills. They just as potent as the keyboard on them pots. I'm banging everything.
oh man,
Do Carl Miller talking shit back in 3, 2.
is Carl Miller talking shit?
No, I was thinking he would. I'd give it a moment. And he will.
Let me check the comments here. No, September what? It's August, Lizanne. August 12th. August 12th is what we're targeting
August
for VooDoo Bash.
12. August 12.
And we got Logan Real here talking shit about he can bang those pots and pans as strong as he can bang the beats, and that is a true statement. I can attest to that.
Yes.
If you want to see what he's all about, you can check him out at the rap battle. When is that rap battle? This weekend?
It's this weekend, Saturday. So I'll get all of the information and I'll shoot it to you. That way you can get it to all the
Absolutely.
people.
Just put it right up on the VooDoo Chef Facebook page. All the Voodies can check it out. Logan Real is not going to be out there taking part in the rap battle. That is not the style of music or genre what he does, and I'm still confused that there's something different. He's going to be out there catering the event, and he's going to be out there with his mate Seda Meats culinary team, just cooking up some amazing chow. And if I hadn't told you, not that I've ever tasted it because he's never brought it to me, but the red velvet chicken and waffles just looks fucking insane.
Wow.
Just looks insane. Tell us about your cooking.
Well, I just cook from the heart, cook with love. I remember a lot of times in class, you used to think I changed the recipes, but all I did was use what you had available.
What are you saying? We didn't have shit available?
No, I just put that sauce in the pot.
Put a little sauce in the pot. What you put in the pot is a little love, and
Yeah.
and it truly does make a difference. A recipe is only good as the cook's hands that it's in, and you're definitely badass with those pots and pans too.
Thank you.
So make sure you check him out there as well. And you can see the social media there at the bottom of the flyer I have up on screen. It's at Mate Sadum LLC. And if you forget what that is, it is Teammates backwards. It is Teammates spelled backwards, LLC. And that's where you can find him on Cash App. You can find him at Logan Real Prod on social media. And you can find everything this cat does. I'm looking at this food now, and I just want a carbonara. I really want some boiled peanuts. I absolutely love boiled peanuts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And, oh my God, yes, dude. Oh yeah, we had a student back at Chamberlain High School by the name of Samani, and she actually ended up coming to Irwin as well with us. Her mom makes the best boiled peanuts, and I haven't had them in quite a while, and I like them hot as shit. I want my nose to fucking run when I eat boiled peanuts.
I got you.
Yeah, that's what you said about the chicken and waffles too, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. Not
We
saying
gotta set a date, and I bring them and make them for you.
dude, you know where I'm at every day from 6 to 1, man. Every day.
Okay.
And just don't let none of these psychos around us get a hold of that stuff before Fat Boy gets some.
Yeah, be the first.
Carlos says he's not going to talk much smack, but mad props to the Fat Rabbit and the Coast Guard for winning VooDoo Bash. I just got to know, Carl, if you're going to bring it again in August. That's all I want to know. Are you going to bring it again in August? Apparently, Logan Real is going to be singing on stage 1 minute and working up a burger when he's not on stage to try and win that best burger in Tampa Bay competition.
That's what's up.
That's what I'm hearing.
That's what it is.
Hey, Logan, we do a couple things with every guest we have on, and again, I want to be mindful of your time. I know your time is valuable, but every so often we do something called the top three, and we thought it would be cool this week to do top three, our top three hip hop rap songs of all time, and again, this is your top three. Ed's picking his top three. I'm picking my top three, and coming in right now, adding to the stream, just to play top three hip hop rap songs with us is our old friend IFA.
Oh my goodness.
Going on.
What's going on?
IFA, you got to turn your screen on. We can't see it. You got your camera turned on?
Is it dark there in Iowa?
Yeah.
IFA, you there? Can you hear us? Oh, he's reloading. He had a bad connection. Looks like he's reloading. And IFA, what's going on, brother?
There it is.
What's going on?
How you doing there, everybody?
Hello.
Hey, not that I want to be Tom Warner from Rock and Roll High School, but I what's the weather like there in Iowa? I hear it's raining cats and dogs.
Oh, let's see. Right now, it's nice here. It's like 28 degrees.
Oh shit!
Hey,
It's a heat wave.
It's a heat wave. Are you in just a sweatshirt, or are you layered?
Well, I'm layered, but I don't have my jacket, hat, gloves, and all that on.
oh man, I ain't coming outside up there.
I can take the dog out without my gloves and hat. Yeah, it's nice
28.
here.
If it was 28 here, I'd look like Randy from A Christmas Story, all bundled up.
We lost IFA.
Oh, we gotta get him back.
He'll come back.
28 outside.
He's like the 80s. He'll be back.
That's
All
funny.
right. So before, while we're waiting on IFA to pop back in, I do want to know, I asked you if you were going to be in the rap battle, and you said you really don't do rap battle. Tell me what does it take to be a rap battle versus just being a hip hop rap artist? What's the difference?
I would say rap battling deals more with improvisation, more of impromptu response, like quick and witty snaps about your opponent, versus me writing songs, doing music. I can basically just make my life rhyme. I can tell a story or tell you something that I've experienced or saw back in the days, and paint a picture for you.
So a rap battle is more impromptu on the spot.
Yes. And you can tell when somebody's doing something rehearsed in a rap battle or per se like that there. So you'll be able to hear a cadence to what they're saying, even though you're not supposed to have one. And when you're in rap battling, it's more of a natural flow. You're gonna go as the thoughts progress, and as the punchlines keep coming.
I used to be pretty good at the rap battle pre-COVID, but then I got the COVID fog, and I had to, just politely tap out and not really do many rap battles anymore. So
MC Mr. Coach.
Yeah, that COVID fog is a bitch, and MC Mr. Coach had to back out.
Okay.
All right, let's talk about our top three hip hop / rap songs. And we're going to go number 3, then number 2, then number 1, and we'll go around the room each time.
Okay.
So Big Eddie C, let's start with you on your number 3 hip hop / rap song. of all time. Wait, we got to ask. We always have to ask Ed. Do you have any honorable mentions this week?
I probably do, but I just stuck to the three.
Okay, so give us your number 3 favorite, and if you're playing along at home, go ahead and type them up there, right there in the comments, and let's see what you guys think your number 3 of all time favorite hip hop rack song would be as well. Big Eddie C, number 3.
So before I go into it, my 3 are old as shit, but they also it covers like the 3 genres that I used to like. I used to like the stuff that was just outright funny, then the stuff that was like almost comical gangster, and then there was the just the badass MC talking about how good he was, how worthless everybody else was. So my first one was
me.
yeah, pretty much comedy. So my first one, the late great Biz Markie, but not just a friend. My favorite by him called "Pickin' Boogers."
I heard that song once or twice.
What the fuck,
Listen,
dude?
it started, I had to dive into his catalog because I had a kid in my class who was fucking with me all the time. Every morning he was telling me I look like Peter Griffin. And finally one day I said, Peter Griffin, you look like Biz Markie. And the 2 guys flanking him just went, no. And then they're like, what do you know about Biz Markie? So I go throwing that up. And it's just this most ridiculous freaking song. And it's just hysterical. You can see why he was, kind of one of the OG MCs out of that, Brooklyn mid to late 80s crew. And it's just funny as hell. I still listen to that and laugh. And now I listen to it a little, I'm kind of winsome because we got no more Biz, man.
Right.
Did you really just say OG MCs? I'm still stuck on that.
He was, he was up there. I mean, with the rise of rap in the 80s, I mean,
Wow.
nobody really knows where rap started. I think if you want to get really organic, it came from the chants of Africans. I mean, that's like where it started. Now, as far as here, there was rap going, I think, like somebody did one like in the early 70s. It was like a Vietnam thing. But, it kind of like for us, it started in our youth with like Grandmaster Flash and Furious 5 and then Sugar Hill Gang and then just kept evolving. But the roots of it go way, way deeper. It crept over slowly and did that. And he was one of those guys that could beatbox. He could.
Big Eddie, see, you are a brainchild of knowledge, man.
Yeah, I'm a dumbass.
Yeah, certified in every subject there except PE. That's why I'm so fat. You haven't put me into shape. We've got Liz Ann checking in with her number 3 at MC Hammer. Can't touch this. We've got Carl Miller checking in with The Way We Swing by Digital Underground. Corey, what is your number 3 top hip hop rap song of all time?
My number 3 is gonna be Tribe Called Quest. What's the scenario?
That's one of those ones I forgot, man. I forgot about Digital and Tribe. Those I love.
Man, that's like Scarface, man. I never seen it, never heard that song either. I'm gonna have to take your word for it, Corey. As closest as I can understand that is I met some guy from Bones Thug Harmony in a parking lot in Miami one time, and Crazy Bones, that was his name. And I could just leave it right about there and just set it on the table. And I think in this top 3 challenge, I might have to just see myself out right now.
I'm gonna do you one better.
I do have a number.
One better, dude.
Go ahead.
You met Crazy Bones in the parking lot. When I used to work at a hotel on Dale Mabry, there was a Holiday Inn, and here and there they would have acts stay there. In 88, I think it was, or 89, I took these guys to the airport. I wasn't real sure who the fuck they were. Turns out it was Sir Mix-a-Lot and his DJ and another guy up there with him. Man, they were just talking shit all the way from the Holiday Inn to the airport, and it was hysterical.
That would be the best thing ever.
Yeah, it was. That was awesome.
Talk shit because I have no idea who Sir Mix-a-Lot is. I'm going to really just sell myself out here when I talk about my number 3. I am going to give you an honorable mention, the song Country Grammar by whoever sings it, just because I remember it. But my number 3 hip hop rap song of all time would be the song that Dr. Evil and Mini-Me did in Austin Powers. And I don't know what the name of that song is.
Hard Knock Life by Jay-Z.
Hard Knock Life.
Hard Knock Life. Yep. So that would be my number 3. I didn't even know the name of the song, but I do remember hearing that over and over and over again.
Oh,
right.
yeah. You asked me one question. I didn't mean to cut you off about who was on the song earlier. I featured my friend Lou Ray on that second verse. He just so damn scary that I've been doing the song myself the whole time that he won't perform his part. So
keep yourself. You own it all, man. All right, IFA, you're checking in just for the top 3 hip hop challenge. You are just a master of knowledge when it comes to hip hop. What is your number 3?
Well, I had to go back a long way, and a movie soundtrack's what come to mind. One of my favorite movies. It's a cult movie. People still watch this thing all the time. Kenny Loggins, I'm All Right. The theme for Caddyshack,
Oh, that one I know,
every time
man.
I hear it, I just love
with
that song.
the plant.
The little squirrel.
The
The
gopher.
gopher.
Yep, the gopher.
Oh,
Kenny Loggins, Caddyshack.
on the golf course.
Yeah, he was a great hip hop artist, man.
Yeah.
Fucking
Kenny
A.
Loggins.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that was
the
a
movie
great
came
song.
out, I've got the LP in a frame. I don't think it was around long enough to make cassette, MP3, disc. Love that song. It's still popular.
Still popular today. I'm not gonna lie to you. I saw Buck Terry. They did it as part of their encore, man. Fucking
Oh my god,
just amazing. Honestly, a top 3 solid hip hop rap classic. Let's move on to number 2. We're moving on to number 2. Corey, what's your number 2 favorite all-time rap hip hop song?
My number 2, I got to meet this guy when I was a little kid, Shock G, and the song is Humpty Hump.
Oh yeah,
Hey, I know that song. That's a great song.
The Humpty Dance by Digital Underground.
Yep.
Hell yeah,
He just passed, did he not?
Yep,
he
he
did.
passed too.
I got to tell you that is really a great song. And if I could at all remember that was rap and hip hop, that might have made my top 3. Big Eddie C, number 2 all-time rap hip hop song.
My number 2 represents the gangster phase, man. Of course, it wouldn't be shit by today's standards, but for them, early 90s, it was Cock the Hammer by Cypress Hill.
Oh, no idea.
I
who
used
that
to like them.
I used to pretend I knew who they were.
Them
I
and
mean,
Insane Clown Posse.
You had the two, you had the serious guy, you had Sendog sounded threatening, but then Be Real would come in like he just smoked a big fat fucking blunt.
Yeah.
And just balance it out. It was hysterical.
I'm going to be real. I have no clue who the fuck they are.
You don't remember fucking, what was it, Insane in the Brain?
I know that. Who's that? What's that?
That's
Cypress Hill.
Insane Clown Posse and Cypress Hill made that song together. Yep.
Oh, let me tell you, this is for real. No fucking around. I saw ICP in concert. That is one of my favorite concerts I've ever been to. It was fucking insane.
Holy shit.
Carl Miller's checking in saying, my nose is big like a pickle. My number 2 song of all time, I don't even know if it's considered rap or hip hop, but I'm going to go with the Beastie Boys. Fight for your right to party. It is what it is. We're going to have to take it. We're going to move right on to IFA with his number 2 rap hip hop song of all time.
Okay. Everyone's already figured out. I don't know the difference from hip hop and anything else.
Me either.
So I'm going to tell you, though, this song really hits home. I'm sure with everybody in the room. Everybody gets that phone call once in a while. But this song really, I think, might be the closest to hip hop on my list. Michael Jackson, Billie Jean.
That's my number.
Funk. That's Pew Funk.
that's a history maker right there.
Yeah.
Now, Corey, you've known me for what, 4 years?
Yeah.
I listen to 80s hair metal, and that's about it. I mean, I love music, but yeah.
I like Aerosmith.
That
Oh,
was
there
actually,
you go.
that was actually coming up here as my number one. And I'll just go ahead and get number one out of the way right now. Walk This Way by my boys that wear the Adidas, Run DMC, partnering with Aerosmith. And I know that probably doesn't even count. Because, again, if I didn't know what it was or it wasn't on MTV, I wouldn't even know it was rap or hip hop.
Yeah, I like that song as well.
What is that whoop? We just lost IFA again. Cole McBride checking in. What's up, y'all? And that's Yule. What's up, you will? Cole, that's funny as shit, man. Cole McBride, Fat Rabbit out there in New Tampa, winner of, I think, best use of VooDoo at the VooDoo Bash. Cole, mark your calendar right now. VooDoo Bash is coming back August the 12th in Ybor City. And we just got confirmation tonight that Logan Reed will be rapping live on stage that night. It's going to be a great night. We're doing our top 3 hip-hop songs. Just to catch up, Lizanne says Run DMC Walk This Way is her number 2. And we are all the way down to number 1. Cole says he will be there. That is awesome. We're at number 1. Logan, what's your number 1?
My number 1 is going to be The Roots, You Got Me.
The Roots. Who are the Roots?
They're a rap group, and they basically use live bands to play all their beats.
They play their instruments.
Their drummer plays all the instruments.
Isn't the Roots on like one of the
Fallon?
Yeah, Jimmy Fallon, the Roots, right?
Yeah, they came on there before.
Man, no, they're the house band on there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they are now? Oh, yeah, the guy with the big fro, Quest Love and all them,
Yeah.
Yeah, Quest, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I know who they are. They're badass.
Yeah, they the shit.
Oh, yeah. They can play anything. They're awesome.
I think our boy Casey knows Quest.
Probably.
Love, yep.
Drum community.
They're badass, and you're right. They play anything. Big Eddie C.
That song got You Got Me.
I have to check it out. I don't know it.
I'm going to have to check it out, too, because I will check that one out because I like Quest.
I think it would serve you better to see the video with it. You have to find it on YouTube.
That means I have to stop and find it. I can just go, hey, play the Roots. Fucking.
I mean, you can do that as well too, but when you get time, watch the video with it.
Well, is it like your video?
Nah, it's not like my video.
Yeah, because your video has. I had to fill out.
Nice, wholesome.
To watch it.
Nice, wholesome young women in the video showing you how to, be wholesome.
Dude, your video, I had to fill out a age requirement form. I had to fill out a fucking permission slip and a waiver, man. I think I had to get a couple shots too. I think I got a Dylan shot and a couple other things to watch that shit, man. What the fuck? I mean, I was having flashbacks to the video jukebox put them on the glass. I mean,
my God.
Yeah, that's a gentleman's club movie right there.
All right. IFA, what do you got as your number 1 rap hip hop song that you and I both know you and I aren't going to know rap and hip hop?
Well, I actually picked a song that really just kind of touched me right away. I still go back and watch it on YouTube. It's an amazing presentation. It was actually a song sung on American Idol. And Adam Lambert did this amazing a cappella of Mad World that was just unbelievable.
Who sings Mad World originally?
I have no idea.
Adam Lambert. We'll just leave it at that.
No. Tears for Fears.
Tears for Fears.
It's from a movie.
Right.
I know that.
World.
There was a guy that covered it, but he completely stripped it and slowed it down. His name was Gary Jules, and he did it for the Donnie Darko soundtrack. And
Oh,
that
that's
was the
Donnie
only
shit.
extended version. That was the one right there. And in fact, when Tears for Fears now does it live, they do that version.
Who's watching SpongeBob? Is that you? Is that you, Logan?
I was trying to find the song.
Somebody says it's Tupac with All Eyes On for my number one. That's
That one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I do know this song. Yeah, you're right. That's a nice song.
That,
Corey. I want to hear
that's
you put that
badass.
to a beat and like really
That's
kick it up.
badass.
Okay. You gave me an assignment. I'm going to do it too.
All right, Big Eddie C, you got the last call on the number one.
I do. And before I point it out, I did remember something that was a whole album. I don't know if any of you guys remember it back at the time because it was groundbreaking, but it wasn't huge. It was the soundtrack to the movie Judgment Night. The whole thing was rappers collaborating with metal bands. The whole thing. Ice-T, I think, was with Slayer. House of Pain was with Helmet. Whole bunch of shit that I can't even remember. And it has to be seen to be believed just because it was so different for the time. I mean, it's 30 years old. But number one song of all time, Logan's probably going to be the only one who even remotely knows this. Okay.
I'll just go on record and say probably.
Probably one of the most badass motherfucker MCs that everybody had talked about, and I didn't know his shit. Eric B. and Rakim, the Punisher.
Oh, them boys hard.
They're hard.
Eric B. just absolutely stomps a fucking mud hole in everything I ever thought rap could be. It was
Yeah,
just,
them two.
you know, his ability to rhyme internally, end rhyme, everything, just his whole flow. I was like, that would discourage me. I wouldn't be inspired. I would be discouraged. He's that good. Fuck it, you know.
I got to tell you, I'm getting discouraged on my knowledge of anything, Big Eddie C, with the shit that you're throwing out tonight. Because, I mean, what the fuck, dude? I know you're fucking intelligent as fuck, but how are you pulling this shit out? I mean, you're the guy that goes to all the rock shows with me.
Well, yeah, but see, like when I'm driving in the car and I flip around my little presets, I go all over the place. You know, I got my hair metal, I got outlaw country, but then on that satellite, I got the fucking LL Cool J, you know, the old school radio, Rock the Bells. And that's where I ended up hearing a lot of this stuff because it's older rap from the 80s up through the 90s and maybe early 2000s. And that's where I heard some Eric B. and Rakim, and I still hear that stuff and just go, God, man, you know, if you know, you know. And he's one of those guys, if you're not really into rap, he would hook you with his ability. And plus the samples, I mean, there's a lot of obscure 70s funk and jazz shit going on in there to where you're going to go to your phone and look it up like I do and like think, okay, I don't know this.
You know, you mentioned LL Cool J. I tried listening to his music one time. My mom entered the room and she said, Mama's going to knock you out. I'm like, all right, I'll turn the shit off. It turns out my mom was just ahead of her time and way cool. He was singing along, you know. Hey, I got to tell you, you know, I always enjoy doing the top three, and I sit here and make light of rap and hip hop. But you know, I listen to all genres of music, whether I remember it or not. I am a huge fan of Ice-T and Body Count. You know, there's music out there for everybody. I love Nelly. I'm still upset that I didn't go see Flo Rida when I got the invite to the private party. And I was actually just talking about that today down at the Cuban Club with the manager who's like, hey, Flo Rida's playing a private concert tonight. It's on the download. Let me know. I'll sneak you in. And I'm still pissed that I didn't take advantage of that, you know. Yeah, exactly. Who doesn't like apple bottom jeans, right, motherfucker?
That's right.
But I do got to tell you, I think my new favorite song is, you know, I'm her favorite. Yeah, because you know, that was very entertaining, and we're definitely going to blow this up. I would love to continue to play your music on some of our videos and TikToks, but I'm going to need you to send a release to me so that I don't get my fucking ass sued by you, because I know you got it figured out. I heard some of your music talking about chasing that money, motherfucker. I heard that too. Stacking them $100 bills to the sky. I heard that. Yeah, I'm going to play a Logan Real song, and all of a sudden I'm going to get some fucking lawsuit, motherfucker.
Cease and desist. Yeah.
Exactly. No, not cease and desist. Give me them dead presidents.
Everybody, everywhere, all platforms. Fat Chef got permission to play my music.
Hey, Logan, we do ask everybody their 5 questions, our final 5. And if you got a couple more minutes, we'd love to ask you our final 5 questions here. And we're going to dig deep into our bag. And they're just random questions. We only ask of you. And then we fuck with you about your answers. But you know that's coming anyway. But it helps us get a little bit of understanding of you and who you are. So if you got a couple more minutes before we close out this podcast, let's ask you our final 5 right now.
Let's do it.
Yeah, they're pretty simple, but I do got to warn you, Big Eddie C and I have banned people from the podcast for their answers. First one, Coke or Pepsi?
Neither.
Big Eddie C, ruling on that?
I can accept that, man. I mean, I don't drink them anymore either, but for dietary reasons, you gotta give it to them. It wasn't the wrong choice.
Exactly. As long as it didn't say Pepsi, I think we're okay. So
yeah. So it's the kind of the alternate path.
So Logan, what's your drink of choice?
I like water.
What the fuck, man?
Strawberry lemonade.
And you do make a strawberry lemonade in your catering.
Yeah.
And I was told that if I ask real nice, you'd put some hooch in it for me.
Yeah.
So
hell yeah.
Hell yeah. We got to go light on that sugar though, because I got the sugars and I don't want to I'll
make it a little less diabetical for you.
There we go. All right, man. How does Logan Real cook his steak? Be careful.
I know you're gonna kick me in my throat, and I'm
yes, I am
with a K. Medium well.
What the fuck, man? The cow's already dead.
I need my meat all the way dead. I don't want to hear no more.
I need it all the way dead. It's fucking dead, dude. Oh fuck. Hey, when we're doing next time we're doing carpaccio, I'm gonna make you come in and eat that shit raw.
Oh no!
Oh my goodness!
I got lots of jokes. I'm gonna let them go because I promised I wouldn't. Let's go on to number 3. Hey, what is your favorite sound in the whole wide world?
Favorite sound? I would have to say the noise from counting money. The sound of the paper rubbing together.
I do like that.
I like that.
What I was expecting, but I like that.
I like that sound too. I don't get to hear it too often, but
I definitely don't.
Yeah, but that's a great sound. And not to steal too many from our boy James Lipton there, but if you could have dinner with any one person in the whole wide world, who would that be?
Who's that guy that made Tesla? Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
I need to pick his brain. I need to know how to get free energy. I need to know when he gonna drop the machine in my garage so I can hook it up. And how you got your bank account that big?
I was gonna say you'd probably be better off if you just pick his wallet, man.
Yeah.
Number 1 question, man. Last and final. What's the best sauce and seasoning company on the market? And I swear to God, if you don't get this right, I'm gonna kick you in your fucking throat.
Who else? The VooDoo Chef.
Damn straight, motherfucker. Hey, Logan, man, nothing but mad love. I cannot wait till you get your food trailer. I cannot wait till your next single drops. I cannot wait until you are at VooDoo Bash, live on stage, just fucking kicking it up, motherfucker, because nothing but mad love. I am way proud of you, brother. And keep keeping it real, man.
Thank you.
VooDoo's out there. Make sure you check out Logan Real on all his social media sites. And, most importantly, Check out VooDoo Chef. Find us everywhere. Log on to social media. Throw the heart, throw the like, ding the bell, whatever the fuck you do. Even if you fucking hate us, add us, slash us, talk shit, because we love that too. Haters are real, aren't they, Logan?
You know it.
Till next time, Voodies, we will